show them the way because the devil trying to break them down. Yeah. The only thing that they pray is that their feet don't fail them now. Yeah. And they don't think there's nothing they can do now to right they wrong. Yeah. Look, they wanna talk to you, but they're afraid. Hold up, yeah. I already know how the story ends. Take a look from my view through my auditory lens. Please don't call me a prophet, I profit nothing from it. Just only pay me attention, that's all I ever wanted. Open my eyes, Lord, I'm driving with blind spots. And recklessness can lead to a pine box. And sleep where your mind stops. My fear of death was stronger than my will to live. Faking a smile inside the pain and sticking to your rib. Grace was with me, despite all the blows I stood the face that hit me. Despite all the hell I raised, I prayed, forgive me. I still knew the power of a prayer, even though it's like I'm talking to the air. Recognizing that I always had your ear, yeah, that's golden. I visualize the future with white garments I'm clothing. As my sight beholds them, the beauty, I done seen the ugly. Inflicting pain toward our brother cause of lack of money. Calling a woman out her name because you insecure. I know I'm right, but if I'm wrong, at least I think I'm sure. I'm on the shore of the beach, ready for breach. I'm prepared, either ready for war or make peace. Look, a patient man always wins in the long run, cause he's well prepared for whenever the storm comes. They got their weapons, but they don't know what they fighting for. Social media relevance, what they writing for. He already too immature, don't go and hype him more. Only leads to more bloodshed, somebody wipe the floor. Without leadership, how can I lead the ship? If my God ain't on board, I am just a sinking ship. I am just a Jonah, I am just a Noah. Looking for the water, trying to strike the rock when God ain't never told you. This generation rebellious, ain't nothing good you can tell us. And that's the mantra media constantly trying to sell us. Swinging a sword, no I ain't holding my tongue no more. People think they living, they only dying in slow-mo. I am not my color, I'm a spirit being, get it right. We about to kill the vision, Martin Luther did it right. Paul and Peter did it right, that's the truth I didn't write. Every circle got a Judas, that's the truth I didn't like. Hold on, wait a minute, they thought I was finished. They thought that I would die inside the sin and I repented. It's funny how they always tell the story for it's in it till they see that book of life and know my name is all up in it. No apologies for honesty. Honestly, I crucify my flesh and what's left is only the God in me. I had my fill of tradition, had my fill of religion. We all divided and forgot the commission. That's why I'm on a mission. Got the most lucid of visions that buried their situation. Focused on he who has risen. See, persecuted Christians that don't ever make the news. The ignorance that get you by the 100 million views. They think that I be rapping cause I got something to prove. But I'm rapping for those acting like they got nothing to lose. Cause I've been there, best believe that I've been there. I walk into the dark with light, ask me why I find sin there. Truth be told to my friends there, and how can I be a friend and just let them down? If I see something, don't say nothing, I'm a lifeguard and just let them drown. Tell the devil come get me, my hands clean and I'm sin free. I ain't saying I'm sinless, but I sin less than I would be. I don't need 100, all I need is righteous. But so in love with getting love, I'm starting not to lacking enough. Jesus, I'm talking to you, sin you don't hear me clearly. Avoiding the prison system for people who love me dearly. Obsessing with being famous, I'm stressing by being broke. Excuse me from suicide, if only I had a rope. If only I had a vote in this outcome. Ask a question like how come? Ask God for a better hand, not through the spade and got outdone. I don't know if it's a sympathy that I'm searching for. Simply no empathy, so eventually I'm hurting more. They try to do better with self-help. I felt that one point in my life before the passion of Christ. Good luck rolling that dice, cause some become addicted to that life, only to find that money won't suffice. And yeah, God showed them the way because the devil trying to break them down. No, the only thing that they pray is that their feet don't fail them now. Yeah, and they don't think there's nothing they can do now to right their wrongs. Look, they wanna talk to you, but they afraid cause I ain't spoken so long. So long. Yeah. Yeah. Can I tell my truth? Yeah. We ain't gonna take them to church. We gonna bring church to them. Is that alright? Yeah. Yeah. Let's get the power back. check it. Look, I ain't gonna promise you nothing, just being honest. Got as much creed as Adonis. Firstborn baby boy of Donnas. What I give is timeless. I guarantee success, yes, that's on my mama's. Back in 92 when I wore my flannel pajamas. Laying in a pull-out bed, hearing them llamas. I ain't even know God then, but I was praying. Don't let me be a victim of straight bullets. I'm saying I'm too young to be playing with dead bodies decaying. And after I wake, it's amen. I'm on my knees asking for mercy. I've been counting out too long, Lord, I'm thirsty. Trying to get about this joke, somebody curse me. I've been lukewarm too long, living perversely. It kinda irks me, words, they never hurt me. Well, that was a lie. They cut deep, we self-medicate, and that's what I tried. Smoking weed and drinking heavy in my silver Chevy. Riding through Virginia like I'm Mario Andretti. And my attitude was tell me something I don't know already. Just an introverted learner who harbor hate in his belly. They don't know it though, cause I ain't never show it. I got away with them words, I should've been a poet. I don't struggle with faith, I struggle with obedience. Steering wheel out of his wheel, over the medians. Once your dreams are public, then anybody can hate. I was told to feed the hunger, not everybody's a steak. Jesus told me feed the hungry, give everybody a plate. I still struggle with the scriptures, can anybody relate? See, I've been lukewarm for a very long time. I've been in the storm for a very long time. If I don't take heed to these very shown signs, I'll be on my way to hell in a very long line. See, I've been lukewarm for a very long time. I've been in the storm for a very long time. If I don't take heed to these very shown signs, I'll be on my way to hell in a very long line. Who said this fake walk was like a cakewalk? I disagree, I tend to zone out whenever they talk. That's only me, cause I know firsthand the struggle of living holy and walking narrow on a tightrope while the devil's talking and throwing arrows. I don't make excuses, I'm saying telling them it's easy, borderline confuses. I'm saying them condemning tones is borderline abusive. I'm saying that the grace of God is not only exclusive to them super sinful. I don't know what came through in my mind. The way the physical, it's only but a matter of time. The fear of flying kept me on the edge. I'm watching everybody soar, I'm standing on the ledge. Busy complaining, but ain't moving, this ain't what I pledged. See, when I die, I wanna be empty, hear me what I said. That shoulda, coulda, but didn't do, will be on my conscience. I'm always procrastinating, I'm through with this nonsense. Encouraging others, but never internalize. Telling the truth for the moon, but I never reach for the skies. Even though I see with my eyes, I still struggle with real problems. I tried to mask it, put it in casket, but I still got them. I've been lukewarm for a very long time. I've been in the storm for a very long time. If I don't take heed to the very strong signs, I'll be on my way to hell in a very long line. See, I've been lukewarm for a very long time. I've been in the storm for a very long time. If I don't take heed to the very strong signs, I'll be on my way to hell in a very long line.
Okay. All right. So, what's your favorite verse that you wrote? You wrote. This is your favorite verse. What is your top?
Yo, it's so many songs. I'm never gonna be able to figure out what that is.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, one of the songs I've been living with is the Down on My Knees record.
Mm-hmm. It's
just so much like elements of truth in there for me. Especially being a person of faith, like, you know, being a man of faith. It's probably one of my most, like, it's not super deep maybe to somebody else, but for me, it's really compelling. It's a part in the song that says, I've been lukewarm for a very long time. I've been in the storm for a very long time. If I don't take heed to these very strong signs, I'll be on my way to hell in a very long line.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yo, you ever grew up in the church, man, you know that there's like, you walk a fine line and it's like a duality. Like, you're one person on Sunday and you back to ratchet on Monday. Just with we humans, and then especially when you don't understand, you know, complexity of like a relationship, right? So that record right there, and that line right there was powerful. for me, it meant something to me because I know that it's a constant battle. It's a constant struggle. And we go over these, we know in our heads exactly what we should be doing, what we should be doing, what we should be saying, how we should be. But it's that struggle to get there. And, ultimately, if you don't right the ship, man, it's how it ends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's one of my favorite records. And on that song, I deal with a lot of just a lot of church ideals of this is easy. Being saved is easy. Yeah, it's not true. It's really not true, man, because you got so many pulls. You got so many draws in different directions, and to tell somebody that's easy is misleading. And I wouldn't lie to you like that because I know it's not easy. It's a fine line you gotta walk, and you sometimes you're gonna get things thrown at you that you weren't anticipating, but you gotta be able to stay firm in it. So it's and a lot of things too. There's a lot of condemnation. People's ideals and people's their projection. They project these things on you that they're afraid of, and they project these ideals that they grew up hearing. They learned these things when they came up, and you can't do this, you can't do that. Says who? Like, what's real? Is this right or wrong? You know what I mean? So I talk a lot about that because man, if you ever grew up in I'm already gonna say the exact denomination, but it's very traditional, right? It's very traditional, and they got these ideals. They have these ideals, and I'm pretty sure it's the same way in other denominations, but in this one in particular, man, it's man, I'm not looking for shock value, right? So in this particular one, man, there's these certain ideas, and you grow up thinking that you're in this box. In this world, and the world is this open space, and you think that you can find to these things and doing this thing. Consider I got to do this Tuesday night, Friday night. We back in there building fun, you know what I'm saying? That's all we know. But it's about really having a relationship with God personally. Yeah. But it's also about impacting people and being able to go out there and introduce people to the light. You know what I mean? To Jesus. So it's not about coming to my church, because that's my biggest gripe, man. I'm so tired of being invited to people's churches. My church is lit. Don't give me it. You know what I'm saying? Don't give me the youth pastor look. You got youth pastors coming out here with joggers and, hey, what's up, guys? Don't give me that spiel, man. Be real. You know what I mean? Be real with me and tell me the things that are going to help me in life and the things that I need to know. I don't need to know that your church is popping. I don't need to know that your choir is jumping. I didn't know who Jesus is, man. Because you can't change me. You can scare me straight, but that's not gonna ultimately change me because I'm a human being and I'm gonna be who I am when I leave this church. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is.
It's funny. I feel people. If I can be honest with you, I think that when it comes down to the church and really looking at the Bible, there's a lot that we can learn from a lot of the characters, because even the people in the Old Testament and even the New Testament, a lot of the greatest accomplishments weren't in the church.
Absolutely.
They were outside the church, and they were called to do certain things, like Jeremiah. Jeremiah was called to build a wall.
Right.
And
it's not glamorous.
Just to build a wall.
Just build a wall, buddy.
Yeah, so I'm but what he did was he said, the Bible says that. I'm sorry, I gotta go there for a second.
Go.
The Bible says that the very last verse of Jeremiah chapter 1, he says, I'm just a cupbearer of the king. Right. As if he's like, I'm just that. But he said, look, I was called, he had the burden of the Lord on his life, which means he had the vision that God gave him to build this wall, which provided protection and a whole lot of other things for the people of Israel. Right. So if he didn't build that wall, the protection and everyone else to coming down the line behind him would have never happened if he didn't do what he was supposed to do.
Everybody plays a role. No matter how minuscule somebody might think it is, everybody plays a role, and nobody's the superstar. No. We think that these guys that's on the stages or these mega church pastors are like superstars. And we got to be careful with idolizing people in these types of positions because, it's misleading. They're not perfect people. And then when you see a person that's on a pedestal fall, it's wow. I can't believe it. Yo, you can't believe that a human being made a mistake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's because we put these people on these high pedestals, and that's what happens. And so like that's the one thing, because everybody wants to be or feel significant, not knowing that your service matters. Doesn't matter how big or small it seems. It may not be. It may be to pick up stuff off the floor, like whatever it is. Like you play a role. You know what I mean? You play a role, and your role matters, especially if your calling came directly from God. Like you better do it with a smile and do it with joy, because the fact that you got an assignment. Like I remember being in class, man. Like in school, like. You would love when the teacher asks you to do something. I wasn't no teacher, Pat, obviously, but like when a teacher asks you to do something or call on you to do something, you feel like, yeah, yo, I got a responsibility. I got a job. I have a role. You know, that's one thing about, you know, kids these days, man. They want to feel important, man. They want something to, you know, they want to fill these voids, man. And a lot of kids are dealing with that feeling insignificant. That's why you see kids committing suicide and doing all these things, because they have no hope. They don't feel like, you know, what is their hope? You know what I mean? Because if they don't have anything to look forward to, it's over. It's a wrap. Yeah. Social media, they said something bad about me, like that's it. They think that's the you know, that's the parameters of their life. Yeah. You know, the cell phone and Instagram and so they need to feel significant, like my life matters, and what I have to offer matters. And when you do have a relationship with God, like you have a role, you have an assignment, and your assignment and your role matters to people, whether you realize it or not. You know, but it's up to you to you know to get up and find out what those things are and what that role is and what that job is. And for me personally, I was always trying to figure out what my role was, because everybody would tell you, yeah, it's music, right? But what? Like, because it's not about me, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I have a gift, I have a talent, but it's not just to be paraded and praised to make money. You know, that's all we know. That's all we know is celebrity. And we think that it's all about us and it's all about gain and what I can get from this, but really, you gotta look, yo, I asked myself a question today. I was just sitting in my car and I was like, yo, it was an ugly day today. You know, I was like, yo, I wonder what God is thinking. What is he thinking? Because we got these presumptions like, oh, God is pleased. God is, you straight. I went to church, I clapped my hands. God is, he's happy. What does he really think? You know what I mean? What does he really think about me? What does he really feel about what's going on? And so when you start asking those questions, you don't feel so good all the time. You know what I mean? It's not one of those things like, yeah, I'm going to pat yourself on the back. Like, you can't validate yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so I think people have to be more conscious of that. You know what I'm saying?
It's good talk.
Went there.
That was important. Definitely because people need to understand who BroVa is.
Right.
Are we asking that question? What does BroVa mean?
BroVa is it's two parts. Bro being Brooklyn, where I'm from, Brooklyn, New York, where I'm from, and the VA is the VA, where I reside, right?
Yeah.
And you know, before I was just looking for a new rap name, right? As most things that you do, you don't really think about why you do it. You just want to do it. Because I had some of the craziest rap names before. But as I like, yo, my name is actually, you know, actually reflects my real life. Like it's been a transition in my mentality and physically. Like I moved from Brooklyn, New York to Virginia. My life actually changed in those two different places, right? I feel like I was born in Brooklyn, but I was reborn in Virginia. Like my life really changed here, and so I can't like. What I look like saying I'm all Brooklyn, hey, yo, New York, no, but I've been here for 20-something years. You know what I mean? But I also cannot forget about where I came from and where I spent all my summers and where all my family is and, you know, where my roots are. So you can't forget neither. And that's the thing, man. You can't suppress who you are. You know what I mean? And so BroVa is just about transition. And the thing about transition is it's about giving people hope, right? Mm-hmm. Giving people hope that where I'm at currently, I don't always have to stay there. Like, I might be in a dark place. Mm-hmm. I don't always have to stay there. Like, you know, there's always hope on the other side. And so that's what I try to provide, man. Like in my music, like it's not as it's bad, but it's not as bad. It don't have to stay bad. It don't have to stay this way. Like, there's other people that's going through what you're going through, and nobody wants to hear that what you're going through is, well, I'm going through something worse. Nobody wants to hear that when they're going through something, but they just want to know that, can I get through this? You know what I mean? Is this it for me? Like, you know what I'm saying? They just want to know that there's some hope somewhere. There's some light somewhere. Right. And so that's what I try to provide. And I just think my name, like, I always want to change my name. Like, my middle name is Lamar. I'm like, yo, I could be Brian Lamar, like Kish. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but I always just stuck with that name because it just, it symbolizes a lot.
Dope. Okay. All right, let's ask some good questions. All right, we're gonna talk about favorites.
Ooh.
All right, we want to talk about favorites. All right, so we got the album out the way. The album's coming out April 19th. Name is what's the name of it again?
All Ideas Die in the Grave.
All Ideas Die in the Grave.
Right.
We want to talk about favorites. All right, give me your favorite food.
Ooh. All right, it's only like two. I love pizza and I love spaghetti.
Okay.
So yeah.
Who cooks the best spaghetti?
My wife.
Yeah.
My wife, yo, she took the cake from my mom. My mom had it.
Oh,
she took the cake, and I had to
Mom.
I had to respectfully, yo, mom, she got you on this.
She got
you on the spaghetti this time.
That's what's up. Okay, favorite food, favorite fast food.
Favorite fast food, ooh. Chipotle is considered fast food.
Yeah, it is.
Chick-fil-A, Chipotle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chipotle.
Okay, Chipotle.
Chipotle, man.
Okay. Favorite place you ever been?
Favorite place I ever been? I love Florida. I love Myrtle Beach. I've been to the Bahamas once, but I ain't really get to like feel full culture of it. Favorite place? New York, man.
New York,
has to be New York City.
That's what the fame is. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite candy?
Lifesaver gummies, man.
Lifesaver gummies?
Me and my brother got that thing about Lifesaver gummies, man. He's like a connoisseur of like Lifesaver. It's like Lifesaver gummies, the collision kind. Let's be clear.
The collision kind. Got you. Okay. That's the one that's like different, like...
The different one, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's like half and half?
The half, yeah. Got half and half.
Okay. Okay, favorite moment.
Favorite moment? That's all right. That's tough.
It's a lot of them.
It's a lot of moments.
Yeah.
I could say being married. Yeah. Getting married to my wife, and the birth of my son. Shoot, I can't pick. There's so many moments like people don't feel appreciated when you say, "Oh, that's your favorite moment." What about this time? You don't remember that?
You went the best route though. When you
I took the safe route. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. Okay, so we got the favorite moments out the way. What are the goals? What are the things that coming up? Is coming up for BroVa and the fam? What we got going on?
Man, it's a lot because I do a lot of like planning. I do a lot of writing down things, and some things kind of like I try to like start things or break and go forward. But sometimes you got to put things aside on the back burner and accomplish the things that you need to do first. But down the pipe, definitely want to do some more performing and touring and speaking engagements, because I think that like outside of the music, like people need to understand what I'm saying, why I'm saying what I'm saying. Speaking engagements, the clothing line, that's already been in the works. We started that. We worked a lot over the summer on that.
You got the name already? Can we release the name or no?
87.
87?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's not the clothing line. I got distracted. Yeah. That's the group. Yeah. The clothing line it's a combination. The parent company is called Maison Lamar. Mm-hmm. Maison means house in French. Lamar is my middle name, which means of the sea, so house of the sea. Mm-hmm. Under that, there's House Fresco, there's Dirty Clothes, there's American Golf. This is a whole there's a whole lot of stuff under it. But outside of that, man, 2019 is really all about 87 and focusing on trying to take things further for the artists and for the producers and everyone that's involved, because we've been working on this for like years. Like, it took us a long time to get to a point of release, from a launching point. So we want to do our due diligence and really give all of the projects from Non-Parole's project, which he just dropped today.
Salute.
To Drew, who's on the way. Elmar Keys, always working. Kent is also an artist in his own right, and he's also a producer, and myself. So like, we want to make sure that we give a concentrated effort. You know, you don't want to throw things out haphazardly, because I know what that feels like to put someone's work into something, release it, and it doesn't have the feel that you want it to have. And so like, just this 2019 and beyond, it's really about you know, taking steps with 87 and possibly maybe a compilation project, maybe, you know, some other things on the pipe. So yeah, that's definitely what I'm looking forward to.
Right. Well, you know what? I pray, and for real, I want to see you guys make it. I want to see this album make it, because I really believe in this album. I only heard a few of them. Listen, I'm trying to tell you right now, like, I'm putting it right up there in the top one of the top.
I appreciate
everybody from the crew. Real talk.
Yes,
you know, I really respect all of you guys. And you know, man, my prayers are for you, man. I know you're gonna be blessed. You know, whatever you want, go get it.
Absolutely,
whatever you
man.
want, go get it, man. But I appreciate you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you for having
yes,
me, man.
Sir. It's
Thank
been
you
a pleasure
for doing this interview, and you know, I can't wait for everything to drop.
Absolutely, man.
April 19th. April
19th. That's the date. And also, man, I appreciate this interview, man. You're a godsend, man. Like, I've never been in an interview like this before, man.
Really?
This is very in-depth, very intimate. This is dope, man. And I see big things on the horizon for you, man. So I appreciate it, man. Absolutely.
That's love.
All right.
Real talk. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We all gotta dig. We all gotta die. We all wanna live. We all wanna fly. We look to the sky, and we wonder why. We still losing hope. The harder we try. We all gotta dig. We all gotta die. We all wanna live. We all wanna fly. We look to the sky, and we wonder why. Are we dying to live? Are we living to die? Look at the car, look at the crib. Look how I live, living is great. Everyone knows that everything goes, cause time never froze. We all got a date, life to the death. Tell me what's next, what you expect. Do you believe? Do you have faith? What is your fate? Heaven or hell, no Keanu Reeves. Some of your cribs, they cut off the lights. Some of your homes got 20 to life. I hear your kids, but you never see them. I hear your dogs, but you never write. Tell us for life, but we know it's conditional. What is the benefit? We all trying to gain, just spend me the gains. Just give me the truth and the real intent. I'm all ears, I'm far from innocent. I'm trying to make progress. I take a few steps, not double backwards. The movement is far less than it should be, and I should be further, and I would be further. When I was a kid, was dying to live, man, it could be murder. Thank God. Same squad. Whatever hand got dealt, I play cards to sway odds. Light work, I still struggle to do slight work. The fear for you just so familiar. Too many odds of my pride hurt. See, I die first. We all gotta dig. We all gotta die. We all wanna live. We all wanna fly. We look to the sky, and we wonder why. We still losing hope. The harder we try. We all gotta dig. We all gotta die. We all wanna live. We all wanna fly. We look to the sky, and we wonder why. Are we dying to live? Are we living to die? Yeah. Lately I feel like the greatest. Took me a decade to say this. Everybody say that they king these days. Guess that's just making the latest. I run with the lions and tigers and bears and hide these scars they've been showing for years. I show you the beauty in all of my pain. I let the rain run with my tears. Level up, I gotta level up. How can I sleep when the devil's up? Plotting, the fruit getting rotten. The long and neglected, the dream get forgotten. What are the options? Caught in the web of the internet, minimal intellect. She got like 4 million followers, showing what's private. She tell them to send a check. Now what is the benefit? The grandma's a job with no benefits. You got you some kids, you dying to live, but money is something that's limited. Doing the most, you in a boast, you in a stunt. What are you gross? End of the day, shorty, I pray that you find the truth before it's no hope. Taking a risk, but it's calculated. When you got a family, it's complicated. We go out of the way to get validated. I'm hoping your soul to get confiscated. We offer the earth to be celebrated. Tell all our fans that we finally made it. Like I finally made it. We all gotta dig. We all gotta die. We all wanna live, we all wanna fly. We look to the sky, and we wonder why. We still losing hope. The harder we try, We all gotta dig, we all gotta die, We all wanna live, we all wanna fly, We look to the sky, and we wonder why. Are we dying to live? Are we living to die,
Yeah. Yeah, this remind me of back when it's like, yo, let the beat rock. Let the beat rock, though. Yeah. Questions, I got questions. All this constant disrespecting, systematically oppression, sending kids in new direction. Holly humble, always repping. Waving guns like playing Tekken. Think we got it figured. Think before you talk out loud. Popping years, popping while you popping pills and blowing loud. Everything is beautiful like sunshine through the rain and cloud. Yeah. Open eyes, you see the vision. Yes, we got it figured out.
Why they questioning me? Why they questioning me?
Let's close the borders, pure slaughter, dividing moms from sons and dad for daughters. That ain't what they taught us. Instead of building, we killing ourselves. Involuntary martyrs, that's involuntary slaughter. Trying to breed Weezy Carter. But back to the topic, police been picking kids off like if they were some cotton. Putting red targets on their head, yet that's Dennis Rodman. We need a savior, something like Batman in Gotham. But that's not a problem. Resolve is closer than it's ever been, like a stalker. Non-pareil, we got the code like the locker. But we closer than we ever been. If this was poker, we got a full house. Olsen twins.
Why they questioning me? Why they questioning me?
Started from the middle. I was always known as the Brody with potential. Why it take so long, trying patience so eventful. Silent killer moves, nah, I tend to stay suspenseful. You can't tell me nothing, why not keep it confidential? Social media lately clouding up my mental. Everybody flossing, ain't never visidental. Mine a nigga Raj, I just chose to drive a rental. Cutting lead basketball, yeah, Pokemon over Kindle. Weekly through some 2K to balance out my Nintendo. This my fourth escape, once I put down puffin' that endo. On my way to 30, you better not close that window. This here ain't no hobby, was beating tables and lobbies, then relocate them out to purpose room for enchiladas. At lunchtime, when y'all spit the punchlines from Freestyle Friday, recited like it's yours. Yeah, like it was your lines. Your 16 was 106 and free. At 16, see black and white the keys. At 16, see past my eyes can see. Look, blessing highly favored, I ain't even had to sneeze. Blessings raining down, catch me drying up my sneeze. You can't tell me nothing like I'm listening to yees. Life is not a fairy tale, but that's what I believe, yeah. I ain't even had to sneeze. Blessings raining down, catch me drying off my sleeves. You can't tell me nothing like I'm listening to years. Life is not a fairy tale, but that's what I believe, yeah.
Why they questioning me? Why they questioning me?
The 21 questions. Yeah. Non-pareil. Yeah. Couple bands up in my pocket. Man, I'm higher than a rocket. Hit the club and throw some singles. My homegirl said you was single. Couple bands up in my pocket. Maybe not, maybe not. Man, I'm higher than a rocket. Maybe not, maybe not. Hit the club and throw some singles. Maybe not, maybe not. My homegirl said you was single. Maybe not, maybe not. Legal money in my conscious set. Marijuana paranoia ain't work the deck. Man, I'd rather stack my paper, I ain't cast a check. Check a chest, I trade your pawn for a poker set. Press the death, deuce of spades, I just cut your deck. You was good with an ace, guess the perk is set. Going blanco. I pulled up with me, hermanos, me no run this act, Domino's. Had to get right then, Vamanos. Couple bands up in my pocket. Maybe not, maybe not. Man, I'm higher than a rocket. Maybe not, maybe not. Hit the club and throw some singles. My homegirl said you was single. Couple bands up in my pocket. Maybe not, maybe not. Man, I'm higher than a rocket. Maybe not, maybe not. Hit the club and throw some singles. Maybe not, maybe not. My homegirl said you was single. Maybe not, maybe not. La Familia just got close. Selling knocks around the park, now we prefer close. Go big, went and got the cheat code. Hit up cheat code and I drove and hit my free throw. Shake it up, I hit like CeeLo. Line it up, I shoot like Tito. Second verse, I do a sequel. But never, ever, ever put me on the steeple. And never compromise your faith to please the people. Yeah, so, let me get it. Okay, it's spaz on the beat. Note that as a casualty. Casual jean with a casualty. Let me get those in the back with the fleece. That been booked by the fashion police. That been shook by the badge of the streets. This track sound like fashion week. Window seat, the Badu and the beat. The bands up in my pocket. Maybe not, maybe not. Man, I'm higher than a rocket. Maybe not, maybe not. Hit the club and throw some singles. Maybe not, maybe not. My homegirl said you was single. Couple bands up in my pocket. Man, I'm higher than a rocket. Hit the club and throw some singles. My homegirl said you was single. Maybe not, maybe not.